Greetings, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish, and this little meeting place we have here is called Earthly Reality. I kind of tend to prefer things on the more natural side, things that naturally grows, in nature, over chemicals. So that's my thing. That's what we talk about here, and with times like these that are going on, it is just crazy. Am I the only one that thinks what we're experiencing these days with the virus, that it feels like madness? It feels like one day your world is okay, and then the next day, things just turn upside down. It's a lot to process, so I know these times are trying times, and yes, people are dying, but yes, people are also surviving. So just keep that in mind and keep a positive outlook on things and take the proper precaution. Washing your hand. You should have already been washing your hand. If you wasn't washing your hand before this, shame on you. So welcome, and it's nice to be able to meet again, because trust me, every day I get up, I give thanks that I make it through another day, and every night that I lay down to sleep, I give thanks that I made it through this day. Like, nothing is guaranteed. Every day, just give thanks and try to live in love, peace, and harmony. That's it. So I'm gonna get ready to wash my hair. This is 1 week wash day. I've been getting a lot of people asking me. I don't know what happened there, but I got a lot of people asking me, my new routine, and I found something that actually works, and I've used it several times. I think this is my 4th or 5th time using it, and it's my best result so far. And I am going to wash my hair with the Morocco method. I'm going to use the shampoo bar, and I've talked about the shampoo bar on here sometime. It smells nice and everything. That's what I love about Moroccan method products, because none of its products smell like they're made with fragrance oil. They're all essential oil based. I can tell by the smell that they're all essential oil based. And this is my shampoo bar. I am due for a shampoo. If I wear my hair curly, I tend to wash it weekly. I have to wash it weekly, because the longer I let it go without washing it, I'm going to start getting a lot of knots and lots of tangles. Like, if I decide to lock, I have no problem. My hair just tangle up on itself. So if it's curly, if it's in protective style, I can get away with not washing it for 2 to 3 weeks. But curly, I have to wash it weekly. But not every wash session do I use a shampoo bar. Shampoo bar is for when I want to really clarify my hair. This is my clarifier. So in between my clarifying with the shampoo bar, I use the 5-element shampoo, and it's very light scent, and it looks something like that. So it's gentle, but it's still cleanse, but not too deep of a cleanse, because I like to let the oil from my scalp, build up a little bit and get to go down my hair. I don't like to strip it all at once, but whenever I feel that my hair feels a little bit, stiff or a little bit dry, and I'm going to do a deep conditioner like I'm going to do today, I go in. So I would say I use a shampoo bar once per month, and in between I use the 5-element shampoo. Today I'm also going to be using the Silk Conditioning Bar, and this looks something like that. I also did a video on this, I think. But wow, it gives me so much slip, and I am able to detangle. And afterwards, I feel like you can even use this as a deep conditioner. I haven't tried, but afterwards I let it sit on my hair a little bit, not too crazy with, a cap or heat. But afterwards I rinse it out, my hair is so silky. My hair like so silky, so smooth, and ready for my leave-in, and my gel are ready for whatever style I'm going to do to my hair. I love this conditioning bar. And I've been finger detangling these days. I used to use the Felicia Weatherman. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. But the Felicia brush. I used to use that to detangle, and I still use it. I use it like on my brother or my mom, and I still do use it. But for me, especially if I want to encourage my curls to form, I realize I cannot use any tool. Like any form of tool just disturbs my curl. Like if I want my curls to form naturally, like I'm training my curls to form naturally like they form, I have to finger detangle. So I've been finger detangling from maybe the ending of 2019 into 2020. So yeah, I've been finger detangling for a minute now, and I also have the Morocco method Pearl Essence cream conditioner, which is something like that. And in between wash, I will alternate between this and the conditioning bar. So yeah, that's mostly for my wash session. To deep condition, I use two different products. So the first one that I have here is the Curl Origin Double Moisture Overnight Mask. This is when I need, a liquid protein. I think this has protein in it, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I got it. But this is for when I need that, and I think I'm going to do one in this wash session. Like you have to listen to your hair. Your hair will tell you when it needs certain. This is the Bohemian Collection by All Things Au Natural, and this is a deep conditioner with copper soup, butter, and Rochelle clay. So I also like this as a deep conditioner. So those are the two deep conditioners that I will use. So that is basically my cleansing routine. Even though I tell myself I don't have a routine, I actually do have a routine. It's just that if I don't make that routine, I'm not hard on myself. So I'm finding myself, if I'm wearing the hair out and curly, I have to wash weekly. And clarifying once per month, and I'm gonna do an apple cider vinegar rinse. I haven't done one of those in a minute, so I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done a lot of DIYs, so I don't have time. Can you imagine? It's like sometimes I feel like I'm running out of time, which I'm actually not. It's a mental thing, so I need to train my mental, to say I have all the time in the world, but sometimes I feel like I'm running out of time. But yeah, I feel like I don't have time, but today I'm going to do an apple cider vinegar rinse. I'm starting my wash routine very late. I should have started this from in the AM, but I had an order to finish. Someone was coming to pick up, and I had labels to make and products to make, and and I wanted to get that in. I've ordered to ship out tomorrow. So I know when I wash my hair that I get kind of lazy afterwards, because it's such a long process, standing in the water shampooing what 2 times, applying the conditioner after finger detangle and taking my times in section. You're wet, you're standing, it's annoying, and it never ends. That's how you feel. So after that, I'm just leave me alone, and then you have to go style it. So you have to stand and style it some more, and then after all of that, I just want to go crash in the couch and watch TV. I don't want to do anything else. Like, so because I know I can get in that mood, I decided to do some work first before I attempt to do it. Now I'm still not even finished with the work, but time is getting late. So that is the cleansing process. And now let's go into the styling. So for styling, the gel that I've been using as of late is from Morocco Method, and I have used this gel in the past. I think I did 4 wash and go out of this bottle, and this is a 16 ounce. So yeah, I got a good amount of use out of it. So I've used this gel in the past, and one thing I remembered about it in the past, before I decided to revisit it, is that it flakes. And I don't really like the flaking thing. But I decided I want a more natural gel, and I'm trying to stay away from glycerin, because even though some of the other gels will work for me and define my curls, I think they have glycerin in it, and it makes my hair like shrinks up and mushy after a while. Like I can get like, this is wash day, and trust me, I can get like 2 more days out of this. Look at it. But when the other ones shrink up, like they really shrink up and start tangling. So I wanted to find another gel that will just define the curls and not add too much extra gunk on the hair. So this is why I wanted to revisit this gel, because I know it's pretty light, but I knew that it flaked. And from my knowledge and experience, if you find the right leave-in conditioner, your gel will not flake. So that was my challenge, to find a leave-in conditioner that worked with this gel. So I had the Kinky Curly, their leave-in conditioner hair, so I decided to put a little of the gel and the Kinky Curly and rub it together, and I saw that it kind of clustered up, so I said, okay, let me try it with my trusted leave-in conditioner, my #1 leave-in conditioner from my Founders conditioner. I'm thinking this is my 2nd or 3rd bottle, and this is the Bohemian collection by All Things All Natural leave-in conditioner. I normally get the lemongrass, but when I went to order, they were out, so I got the vanilla. And I think I need, especially with what's going on now, I don't know if I need to get another one of these, before we are fully shut down and cut off, because that them I tried, right? So I rubbed a little of this with the gel on my hand, and because this leave-in conditioner, it also has sea moss in there, and that's why I wanted it to begin with, because my hair loves sea moss. Like this alone can give me curl definition, but it won't last as long, throughout the week. But then paired it with the gel, then I get a whole week, of bomb hair. So hey, longer, won't get too knotty. They keep the shape of the curl. So anyway, yes, I tried this with the gel, and it was just gel. There was no clumping, there was no white. So I'm like, oh yes. So for the 4 times or the 3 times that I've tried this combination, I've tried it with different techniques, right? The first one that I tried was just the leave-in and the gel, and I got nice, perfect result. No fake flaking. The only time it will start flaking and it's mild flaking is now when it's time to wash and it's like the bonds of the product are leaving the hair. I'm seeing flaking now when it's wash day, and it's only when I shake it up or whatnot. So I did it that I had perfect curl definition, and the next time I wash, I sealed with butter, with my Amazonian hair butter, and I did not like that result. It flaked, it felt weird, and it did not last as long. And then for the next one, I sealed with my oil, or I think I put the oil underneath it. I'm not sure, but I used the oil in the combo, and the same thing. Hair didn't last, and it was kind of webby. But I think that has most to do with my technique, because I find for clumping my hair, for my curl definition, I have to clump my curls. Yes, my curls are naturally very fine. So this is when they have separated on their own, because on the first couple days of wash day, they're very much clumped together and it's not so full and fluffy. They break apart, but when I'm setting my curls, I clump them together in as big of a section as much as I possibly can. And what I'm seeing, and especially, I already told myself this, when the colder months were coming in, I'm like, I'm never going to bed again with wet hair. Never. Because I got so sick a couple of years ago, and I'm like, I will never, regardless of what, I will never go to bed with wet hair. So I bought myself a blow dryer and a diffuser, and I diffuse my hair on medium, not all the way dry, but to take out as much of the water as possible. And I'll air dry it, and I'm losing time now, so I know how I have to go and diffuse the hair, because I don't want to go to bed with soaking wet hair. It can be somewhat moist, but that soaking wet hair that I used to go to bed with, I'm getting a bit older, and I guess certain things I used to do when I was younger, it not gonna work now. So I am not going to bed with soaking wet hair, never ever again. So that is it. That is mostly the hair care routine. My nighttime routine is a pineapple, but a pineapple without a sponge. A pineapple, like when I used to pineapple with sponge, it did not come out too good. And with me bunning it, when after I wash it and diffuse it and bunning it, it also helps elongate and stretch my curls out. Sometimes I will band it, but I find sometimes when I band it, it gets like the banding really straighten it too much, and sometimes I lose the curls at the end because it stretches it out and scrunch it up. But with creating that bun on the top of my head, the curls come out intact and they are stretched. As you can see, my hair is 1 week old, and my hair is still stretched out, and yes, it shrinks. So yes, it shrinks, and that's just what it does. But for me to get this stretched hair, this so late in the game, as you can see, like back here, I'm totally shrunken, dry and frizzy. But that's just my hair for you. I know it has grown. My hair, I was using my waist beads as a judge for the length of my hair, and it's now touching the waist beads, so it grew. So good for you. I'm still seeing split ends and bubbles within the shaft and knots on my hair. I think it just comes with the territory, And I just clip my hair when I feel like it, whenever it's giving me friction to detangle. I know my hair needs to be clipped, and that's when I just clip it. But I don't stress over it as much. I just treat it, deep condition it, treat it, and let it be. You know, it is hair. I try not to be too attached to it. And you see, a lot of naturals are chopping their hair off. You know. uh, yeah. So it is hair. So try not to stress over it as much. But the older the hair is, the ends, you know, they're more fragile and gentle, and they just require a little bit more attention. And that's it. You clip it, you treat it, you style it, and you keep it moving. So yeah, that is it. I am here trying to waste time because I don't want to go in there and wash my hair. So I'm just blobbing along talking about all kind of nonsense. So we need to get up and wash my hair. So let me go do that. Thank you so much for joining me. As I was saying before, I forgot. Nighttime, I just do a pineapple, which I take like hair tie like this. I just create a loose knot, a loose. You see, it's not too tight. Like that, I will put my tie it over it, and I also put on a bonnet. But no matter what, sometimes it still slides off, you know. But at least the ear preserved and lasts for a week, so that's all that matters. So yeah, now I have to go wash my hair. I'm sorry.